Keys of Manta Math, and in today's lesson we're going to be covering Algebra 1, Chapter 1, Foundations of Algebra, Section 1.5, Adding and Subtracting Real Numbers. Here we go. So I'm first going to define absolute value, and that is the distance from a number to 0 that is always non-negative. And it always looks like this. Let's say x is a number. You're going to have two lines on either side. That's how you define an absolute value. Okay, so for example, if we have the absolute value of 6, how many units is 6 away from 0? And that is 6. Okay, if we have the absolute value of -8, that is how many units away from 0? 8 units, and it says it's always non-negative, so you can pretty much just change whatever you have inside the absolute value signs to positive, and there is your answer. Okay, now we're just going to do some regular questions with adding and subtracting real numbers. So let's say I give you 2 plus 3. Let me put a number line on. -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if I'm at 2, which is right here, and I'm adding 3, jump 1 over, jump another 1 over, and another one, and that means that this is your answer. So 2 plus 3 is 5. The next one, let's say I put 2 plus -4. Let's make our number line again. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I start at 2, and I want to plus -4. So that really just means you're going to go left 4 units. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, and 4 units. And that is our answer, which is -2. Okay, the third one. Let's say I give you -3 plus 5, and I want to know the answer to that. Again, you can make a number line, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you want to start at -3, which is here. And you want to add 5, so you're going to go 5 units to the right. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, and 5 units, and that leaves you here at +2. And then the last one, let's say I give you -1 plus -4. Okay, so let's make our number line again. -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you want to start at -1, which is right here, and you want to move 4 units to the left. The negative indicates left. So 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, and 4. And that gives you this answer, which is -5. It's also important to know our properties. So there's an inverse property of addition, and that just says that a plus -a is the same as -a plus a, which equals 0. Again, it cancels each other out. So for example, you can have 8 plus -8, and that is the same thing as -8 plus 8, which gives you 0. There's also subtracting real numbers, and that's a property. And there are 2 different types of those. So the first one is a minus b equals a plus -b. Okay, and let's look at an example to see if that's true. And you can see that 2 minus 6 equals 2 plus -6, and both of those equal -4. And then our second example is a minus -b is the same as a plus b. An example of that would be 3 minus -4 is the exact same as 3 plus 4, and that equals 7. So let's do some examples. Say you're given 1/5 minus -6 over 15. So we want to have a like common denominator, and so we know that 5 can go into 15 if you multiply this by 3 over 3, and this can simplify if you multiply across the numerators to 3 over, multiply across the denominators, 15 minus -6 over 15. Okay, and if you look up here, minus negative is the exact same as plus. And so you can rewrite this as 3/15 plus 6/15, which gives you 9/15. And again, you can simplify this to 3/5. And there's your answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find more lessons by clicking the videos at the right of your screen. If you have any math-related questions, feel free to email me at eleanor@mantamath.com and I'll be happy to answer them for you. See you then.